This is quite the endeavor you're undertaking. This vision of the imagination, this ever-expanding universe in your head, be ye ware. Trust me when I say the ink is running low. Everything is temporary. Hasn't death taught you that? Hasn't death taught you anything? Jesus. How does that make you feel? Do you like hearing that word? D-E-A-T-H. What? Fuck, I can't even. D-E-A-T-H. That spells death. Death. Sounds like something I'd do. Start a tape talking about death. Tape Deck Mountain, be proud. I'm being serious. I'm looking it right in the face. Right in the face. You fooled me hard right in the face, so they say. Welcome to the 11th floor ward balcony once again, looking upon the city. Modern cannibals of the 24th. I could fall asleep right now. I'm making a paper mache mask for Halloween. Halla-fucking-ween. What is a better time than Halloween? You tell me. Talk about great shows, great cover bands, and everyone just is really fucking free. Why is it that a mask and a costume, fantasy, makes you feel free? I don't know, but that's just the way it is. Get with it. Get with the times. Beethoven, you little devil. Beethoven, you little devil. Beethoven, you little devil. You fucked us up. You pulled one over. You tricked us. You let us down your rabbit hole. You made some music and said, "This is music!" But not forever. Everything changes now. I got nothing against you. I'm thankful for everything you've done, but it's time for freedom. The freedom of sound, the freedom of experiment, the freedom of expression, the freedom of the imagination. Not to be constrained. I'm going to tell you a story from my childhood. When we were kids, the best part of the playground was these huge-ass swing sets. I'm talking 6 in a row, probably 20 feet or higher. This is probably before there was swing set regulations in height and even swing diameter, perimeter, I don't fucking know. Limits, you know? But there weren't at this time. I'm talking 90s big-ass swing sets. Chain and rubber. You know what I'm talking about. The seats weren't even comfortable, man. Especially the little kid, Heine. Jesus. So throughout the whole year, we had the classic swing contests. You know, and we agreed upon rules and ways to judge and critique each swing and each jump. You know, who has the coolest swing skills? I'm talking jumping off a swing. I'm talking distance. I'm talking height. I'm talking tricks. I'm talking posture. You know, like your technique, man. We thought about it all year. We're doing this. We're practicing. We're swinging. We're competing. You know, this is better than Foursquare. This is better than dodgeball. This is better than kickball. This was where it was at. You know, this was the Olympics of swinging, you know. We get down to the end, the finals, a whole year of this. Me and another kid, I believe his name was Ryan. He was my best friend. But, you know, I had to lay all that to the side and say, you know what? You're just someone whose ass I'm going to kick today. So the reason, and maybe this was a loophole, but the reason that we had made it to this point and we were the last two standing, it's because we both could do a backflip off the swing. I'm talking full height at the peak of it, jumping off and doing a backflip in the air, landing on your feet. We were the only two maybe brave enough to do this. And so it's down to the last ditch attempt to grab hold of the title of the biggest, baddest swinger in all the playground. So here we go. He goes first. Flip a coin. Bam, he gets it. He goes first. And so he has a very specific plan that he executes. He's going to do a backflip, but he's going to perfect it and push the envelope. So he gets swinging. He's swinging higher than anyone I've seen. I'm like, this is dangerous, man. He could go all the way around for all I know. And he is swinging. His height reaches above the bar that the swing set's even attached to, and he releases off. And everyone holds their breath and sees him in the air. And he starts to spin backwards, doing a flip, the highest we'd ever seen. And likely, as he's falling, the furthest we'd ever seen. No one's feet had ever landed there doing a backflip. Maybe even just regular jumping for distance. So, how the fuck am I going to beat this guy? So here I am, a kid, probably 9 years old, thinking to myself, what's better than a backflip? A double backflip, you know? So here I go, and I'm swinging. I saw how far he got. I'm going to get just as far, maybe even further in the height of the swing. I'm going up and down, and I'm kicking my feet, and I'm giving it every bit of 9-year-old strength I have. Every muscle is clenching. I have so much determination and focus, and I release at the highest point, going for the most height. And I do one backflip, and I start coming down, and I start the second backflip, and I land on my fucking head and sprain my neck and did 1.5 backflips, and I left that school. It was the last day of school. Hospital came, picked me up, sprained my fucking neck. Those kids never saw me again. To this day, they probably think I'm dead.
I was doing a lot of stupid shit when I was a kid. And I didn't know it was stupid. I just was, if I felt like it's something I ought to try, then I tried it. And I tried it head first, everything I had. The image that comes to mind when I think of that feeling I had, where anything I imagined was possible, the image that I see is when we were kids, our parents had a property, 15 acres in Central Florida. I lived in Central Florida 12 years and only went to the beach once. But I didn't really need the beach. Definitely a lot less interesting than what we had in our backyard, so to say. So, I mean, we weren't wealthy or anything. It was just a double-wide trailer in the middle of 15 acres. My dad had a lawn and irrigation business, and my mom dealt with antiques. But it was different back then. They let me just go run into the woods and explore and climb trees and dig holes and build shit, and they didn't have to know where I was. I was out in the woods. It was a jungle. I'm saying vines connecting between every tree, moss, like a swampy jungle, like real swampy jungle. Like I'm talking a swampy jungle. This jungle was so swampy. We're talking, you're walking in the swamp, but it's a jungle. It's a jungle swamp. That's the kind of music we want to make. Like you're dancing in a jungle swamp. That's the kind of music we want to make. Like you're dancing in a jungle swamp. And I would just go run from tree to tree. You could climb up one and cross 1,000 without ever touching your feet to the ground. That's freedom. I don't know what's more freeing than that. My parents gave me a machete. Doesn't sound like good parenting, but it 100% was. In this jungle swamp, there were snakes of all kinds. There was big snakes, small snakes, venomous snakes, real chill snakes that wouldn't hurt you, But They had what's known as the coral snake. What's known as the coral snake? What's known as the coral snake? What's known as the coral snake? Now the coral snake, they told me, was the third most poisonous snake in the whole wide world. In my backyard, my swamp and my jungle. My swamp and my jungle. In my swamp and my jungle. In my swamp and my jungle. The coral snake. The coral snake. We're talking third most poisonous snake in the whole wide world. So this snake was red and yellow and black. Remember that, because I'm going to tell you about another snake called the king snake. All this is leading to a grand finale of a childhood story, so stick with me. Grand finale, grand fireworks and all finale. We're giving it everything we got. There's going to be nothing left but smoke and fire in the sky. Grand finale. King snake. So the king snake was also red, yellow, and black. But not poisonous at all. Just your regular, average Slytherin Joe. The king snake. So, that kind of is shitty for the king snake and really good for the coral snake, because which one is which? And I'm sure the king snake gets the short end of the stick and is killed, and they're like, man, I'm not poisonous. I'm trying to stick away from you. I got nothing against you, and even if I did, I couldn't do anything about it. So, dead. People just kill them all over. You know, but I knew the secret. The secret to tell the difference. And I'll tell you it, just so I care for you, and I don't want, and I care for the king snake, and I don't want the king nor you going on without this secret. Why keep it to myself, you know? So it goes a little something like this. Red and black, venom black. Red and yellow, kill a fellow. Red and black, venom black. Red and yellow, kill a fellow. Red and black, venom black. Red and yellow, kill a fellow. Red and yellow, red and black, red and yellow, red and black. So what does that mean? Each snake had the same colors, but in a different order. We're talking patterns. If red was touching yellow, you're dead meat. That's a coral snake. But if red was touching black, it's just a king snake. You don't even have to worry. Keep your machete to yourself. That's why I had a machete. I'm not gonna lie. I've killed a few coral snakes in my day. More than you, I bet. How many coral snakes you killed? I lose count after counting with my fingers. I don't even know. It's over 10. That's all I know. You know? So that's more of like a credentials thing. So if you're listening to my music, you're listening to one of the world's greatest coral snake warriors. Is all I'm saying. And that was before I was 10 years old. So just remember that I'm swinging my machete. We're chopping some shit up. If you know what I mean. Panther. I am a panther. I am a panther. I am a panther. I am a panther. A panther. I am a panther. And so are you. You're also a kid running through the woods with a machete, wild and free, in a swamp jungle. You're also a kid giving it everything he's got and trying to do double backflips. You know, one day you will, and a few times you'll sprain your neck, but you know what? You're not dead. You're not dead. You're alive. I'm gonna smoke one for this next one. I'm gonna smoke one for this next one. I'm gonna smoke one for this next one. I'm gonna I'm gonna smoke one for this next one. Woo! This cigarette is so sharp on my throat. How many times do you listen to music and miss most of it because you're looking for the wrong things? You're looking for all the wrong things. You're desiring the predictable. You're, even at its best, you're desiring the predictable unpredictables, you know? The highs and the lows, the shifts in speed, the juxtapositions, you know? That's as far as you really get, but you still build these walls that are there before you even hit play. And I'm not talking the walls built from music reviews, music history. I'm talking about the walls that are there from the domestication in your mind of the way that you understand music. But there's the problem. Therein lies the problem. So take heed and draw nigh, because what I'm about ready to drop is gonna fuck with your head, okay? There's no other way of saying it. This song is called Learned Ignorance. Everything you hear around you is beauty. Everything you smell around you is beauty. You are surrounded by beauty. Do you feel the warmth of your body? Do you feel the blood rushing through your veins? Do you feel the breeze on your on the palm of your hand? On the palm of your hand. Do you smell the air? Do you hear the street? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you feel the weight of gravity pressing you upon the earth? Do you feel the earth pressing back? Do you feel the shoulder bumping into a stranger? Do you feel the swamp in your feet? Do you feel the tree in your arms? Do you feel the swamp in your feet? Do you feel the tree in your arms? Are you gripping on the shiny machete? Are you gripping on the shiny machete? Are you running through the woods wild and free, chopping some coral snakes? You are a kid. You are alive. You are a king. You answer to no lords. You've beheaded them all with your machete. The only king you can trust. The only king you can trust. The only king you can trust. You tell me. I haven't found one I can trust. I may not attack every king. I may not get involved with every king snake. But who's in charge of me? Wild and free. Who's in charge of me? Wild and free. Who's in charge of me? Wild and free. You know what I'm talking about? Everything you hear, everything you see, everything you feel, it's a part of the experience of this music right now.
I never had anything except hand-me-downs.
The abyss has not overcome. The abyss has not swallowed us up.
No.
So everything, everything, the unlimited, infinite, ever rolling, flowing, infinite everything is beauty.
I was in 5th grade and I got a blue kind of all over.
Pretty far out, man.
Tiny flowers.
Pretty far out. I don't know if I can follow. I can't understand your music.
Yes.
I thought I did, but it doesn't make sense. And I'm uncomfortable, and I want to turn it off, and I want to put on something that I'm comfortable with. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's some music that really resonates, and there's an experience that you're having with that, whether you consciously understand what and how that song affects you.
before like depression.
Or whether it's things you don't even understand that are quite mysterious but draw you to it. I have nothing against that. I'm just saying if you're uncomfortable with a song, stick it through. 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 You got this. We're here for you. Come on. Don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. I hope that most people listen to this are nobody that nobody knows. I'm talking. I don't care for famous people, rich people, influencers to be speaking about this tape and what this tape's about. This is your everyday dreamers and lovers of sound and music and existence. And the only thing they're seeking,
what you call wealthy, but we were certainly among the top citizens.
and the only thing they're seeking
My father was principal of
is to explore the cosmos and the cosmos beyond.
Yes, at the time that it came up. Which,
And through this they'll gain understanding.
but as Catherine said earlier,
And when they really push the limits, they'll gain a very specific understanding.
stop
called
going
learned
south,
ignorance.
go back to the teacher.
And it may seem disheartening
They had a
to seek
I'll
understanding,
pay you sometime.
knowing that you'll never reach the end of full understanding. But maybe that's not the end. Maybe the end is the beginning.
And
The
the
search.
teachers still taught, even though they weren't getting paid.
They'll just
The wonder that inspires you to reach out and dive headfirst into the unknown,
And I remember the president...
to explore the cosmos and the cosmos beyond. 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 Come on now.
And
Come on up.
Obviously, I assumed... anyway,
Come on up.
been rearranging...
We're going on a little
trying to
trip.
make do or something.
Into the cosmos and the cosmos beyond. The portal is open. The portal is open. You heard me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The portal is open. Wide open. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up to the 11th floor ward. Because there's not much I can say other than, buckle up, bucko. You're in for one wild ride. This is one treat you won't want to miss. Hope you brought your sweet tooth. Ah! Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-lugging. Start chug-a-lugging. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-lugging. Come on now. Chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugging. Chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugging. Chug-a-lugga, chug-a-lugga, chug-a-chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugging. Chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga. Chug-chug-chug-chug-chug. Chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga. Chug-chug-chug-chug. Chug-a-lugga. Chug-a-lugga. Chug-a-lug-lug-lug-lug-lug. Chug-a-lug-lug-lug-lug-lug. Chug-a-lug. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-lugging. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-lugging. Chug-a-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga. Chugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga. Chugga. Chugga. Chugga-chugga-chugga-chugga-chugga-chugga. Chugga-chugga-choo-choo. 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 Chugga-chugga-chow-chow. Chugga-chugga-choo-choo. 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 Howdy do da. Howdy do. Hippity-duppity-dippity-doo. Dippity-doopity-dippity-doo. Bee-bop-a-doo-bop-a-dee-bamboo. 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 Bee-bop-a-dup-a-dup-a-dup-a. Chugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lug. 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 Not much I can say other than, buckle up, bucko. You're in for one wild ride. This is one treat you won't want to miss. I hope you brought your sweet tooth. Oh. Okay. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start. Chug-a-luggin'. 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 Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-luggin'. Pull up a chair, grab something cold. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-luggin'. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-luggin'. Pull up a chair, grab something cold, and start chug-a-luggin'. This is music. Beethoven, you little devil. How do you like me now, huh? Beethoven, you got sore feelings for the direction I've taken us, you know? This 90-degree turn, maybe even 180 degrees. Maybe degrees don't even matter, you know? Beethoven, you little devil. Woo, wow. This is some wild shit. Holy cow. I was listening to Pantera 95 the other day, and I was like, wow, this ain't anything I heard before. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna listen to them every day. You know, they really transformed my whole understanding of music. And I think to myself, I was assuming way too much. I created walls and put music in so many constraints, and now I'm free. Come on up to the 11th floor ward. Nobody ascends except to descend again. I said nobody ascends except to descend again. Nobody ascends except to descend again. Up and down and all around, up and down and all around the rainbow stairway, we're going up. We ain't taking the elevator, we're going up. We know where the secret. You know, I look around and sometimes I think there are some spunky little kitty cats running around, hopping, just doing some crazy, weird kitty cat shit. And it just is, it's stimulating, it's exciting to see this occurrence every day. I want to pause it right now because I've run out of ideas. And I'm just fucking taken aback by Stanley here, who's standing on one of my chairs and scratching on the glass of the door that's open, except maybe it has nothing to do with getting through the door, and I just wants to get up there and scratch parts of the glass she ain't scratched before. So, shit. We all learned something from that. I'm glad that I didn't pause, even though I feel like I have nothing left to say. Maybe this song is about having nothing left to say. And maybe it's about hearing voices and not giving a shit about what the voices are saying, you know? How many times someone talking and you're just it's going in and out, going over, under, beside your head, you don't care. You're not listening. It's just rambling. Who knows, long as it has good music. Well, I can say whatever the fuck I want. And as long as it has good music, you don't care how dumb I sound. I could be saying the dumbest fucking shit on this tape, and if there's some dope beat coming in and some crazy bass line, you're just going to be moving along. So, this song is all about me saying some dumb shit. Now, if you're in the room tonight, and you got two shoulders, I want you to lift them up, and I want you to put them down, and I want you to lift them up, and I want you to put them down. Now, lift them up and put them down, lift them up, put them down. And I want you to shake and wobble your arms as you lift them up, put them down. Lift them up, put them down. Lift them up, put them down. You can watch me. See what I'm doing? Oh, it just feels so good. This is the warm-up for the squibbly-dibbly brick dance. So we're going to go to the moon and dig us a tunnel, and hopefully we find a nice subway line. And we're going to a coffee shop. We're going to drink some tea. Yeah, we're going to a coffee shop, and we're going to drink us some tea. Except this kind of tea you're going to steep for 30 hours. But that's okay. Time is relative, and we're just going to jumbo-jambo in the bounce house. Jumbo-jambo, bouncing in the house. I got cigarette butts raining down. Feel so good on my forehead. I'm showering in cigarette butts. Cigarette butts. I'm taking a shower in the cigarette butts. Bubbly, bubbly butts. Bubbly, bubbly butts. Hey, I didn't tell you to stop with the shoulders. You better pay attention. Simon says lift your shoulders. Simon says put them down. Simon says lift your shoulders. Simon says put them down. Now wobble them to and fro. Now wobble them to and fro. Now wobble them to and fro. Okay, you're good. Now stop. It's okay, stop. We'll keep the music going, you're not going to miss out. Stop. Simon says, stop. Come to a halt, all right? Here we go. I want you to take your knees and point them inward. And I want you to start to sway to the music. All right. Yeah. It kind of looks dumb, but as long as everyone's looking dumb. Now put your knees up close together and wobble to and fro. Now, I want you to bring the shoulders back. Simon says, shoulders up, shoulders down. Shoulders up, shoulders down. Now wobble those arms. Now wobble those arms. Now wobble those arms. And you are ready. Hop on my hog, we're going on a ride. We're going into space. Into space where everything is everything is everything is everything. We're going into space where everything is 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 everything. It's pretty damn crazy. I'm gonna take my foot, I'm gonna put it through the floor. I'm gonna sink on down to the candy floor. Mmm, delicious. We got chocolate-covered bunny ears, and we got all sorts of jelly bean fear flavors. We're talking all sorts of phobias in these jelly bean flavors. You have one jelly bean, and next thing you know, you're afraid of snakes. You have another jelly bean, and you're afraid of spiders. And people are chugging these left and right because they taste so damn good. And they can't even leave the store because they have a fear of the outdoors. So I sink through the next floor, and I land in a room full of pillows. I'm talking big old squishy pillows. And all of a sudden, a bunch of gladiators come running out of there, and they grab the pillows and start having a pillow fight. And I'm like, shit, this is some weird-ass party with gladiators having a pillow fight. And I grab a pillow, and I start to fight. And I'm hitting them with the pillow, and they're hitting me back with the pillow. And I'm hitting them with the pillow, and they're hitting me back with the pillow. And this is the biggest, baddest, coolest pillow fight I've ever been a part of. And this is a blast. This is bonkers. This is pretty much a dream come true. Next thing I know, the gladiators are swinging those pillows harder, and they're knocking me down, and they're holding the pillow over my face, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, this is fun, until I realize it ain't actually fun. And these gladiators are killing each other with pillows, as if traditional weapons were not as entertaining anymore, and they're having a pillow fight to the death. And here I am in this room, so I sink through the floor, and well, you'll never guess where I landed then. I landed inside my shoe, and I was in this dark, smelly, very interesting, peculiar place that I had never actually considered being inside. And I thought to myself, what does one do in a shoe? And out came a toe. Not my toe, an old toe, and I must have left there. And the toe came out and said, hey, buddy, long time no see. Can I ask you a favor? And I was like, well, Mr. Toe, I've never been in this situation before, and I don't know whether you're a good toe or a bad toe. You're a toe that I used to know, so we'll continue talking. And I said, well, what's the favor you have? And the toe was like, well, man, I've been in here a long time, and it's kind of embarrassing, but this nail on my head, it's been growing for a very long time. And he turned around, and he showed me, and he had the nastiest, longest toe coming off. It was curling and shit. It was just branching like some crazy-ass motherfucker surreal art. And I was like, shit, man, that's disgusting. I don't know how I'm going to cut it. He goes, well, I knew you'd say something like that, and I have an idea if you'd like to hear it. And I said, well, what's your idea? And he said, well, you can just put me out of my misery. I've been down here in this shoe, and there's not much to do in the shoe. And this isn't growing, and I don't have a mirror, but, I can feel it, and I know it's there, and it's a nuisance, and I just don't see it living in a shoe no more. And I said, well, I have another idea, and it's a lot better than yours, no offense. And I said, how about you grab my hand, and we go through the floor. And we grab each other's hands, and we sink through the floor. And me and this toe, my old friend, we landed in a rave. A big old, juicy dancing rave. Oh, man, it was something else. I almost forgot for a second that I came with the toe, except we were still holding hands. They were afraid to let go of my hand before I ditched them, because who wants to be at a rave with a toe with an overgrown toenail, if you know what I mean. But, I was reminded that I had brought him along, and he had much darker solutions, and I just didn't think that was something he should explore. So we started dancing some more, and maybe we bounced into someone that had a solution or had some kind of tool that we could use. And next thing I know, I'm dancing next to this kid, and this kid is barefoot, and this kid don't even have a shirt, and this kid got these little tiny little shorts, way too big for him, and this kid is holding a machete, and he's dancing in the thick of it. He is dancing in the thick of it with his machete. But I'll tell you, this kid was so good with a machete that he could dance amidst all these dancers, and the machete would never touch a single one of them. And that's what I'm talking right there is skill. And so I knew this was the man, this was the kid to have encountered. And I said, hey kid, and he was dancing, eyes shut, and he said, speak to me. And I said, well kid, I don't want to distract you from your dancing, but I have a request for you. And the kid was quiet for a moment and danced, and the machete flew to the left of my face, and it flew to the right of my face, and he said, give it to me. I said, well, okay, I have this old friend here, Mr. Toenail. Well, I'm sorry, that's not right. I'm sorry, man. The toenail got off. I completely fucked it up. This is just a regular toe. I don't know why I emphasize the toenail. I mixed up my words, but he has an overgrown toenail, and it's kind of my fault, kind of not. I didn't know this could happen, but I would like if you could use your machete and trim his toenail. I got nothing to offer except my gratitude, and maybe that's enough. And the kid said, that's enough. And jumped up into the air above everyone, all the dancers, looking up at him, soaring into the sky, with the machete shining all the lights, and came flying down toward the toe. And the toe looked up, and the toe had tears in his eyes. And the toe didn't know what was going to happen, except it would solve all his problems. And as the kid flew down, and the machete was aimed toward him,
The light struck it in such a way that all he could see was a glow. And the toe shut his eyes, pushing more tears down. And at this point, my eyes were filled with tears. And I looked around and everyone's eyes were filled with tears. And we were blinded. And the kid came down. And we all opened our eyes and looked. And there stood the most beautiful toe anyone had ever seen. And the toe smiled and started to dance like no toe had danced before. And we all began to dance, tears flying off our face. The toe was in the center and we were just celebrating life and beauty and all the wonder of the universe. So I'm going to end this with a grand finale dedicated to the toe I left in my shoe. Here goes nothing. Okay. All right. Okay. Take a big old breath. This is your last chance.
Yes, do in that land with the north, or
Quarters.
in that all fixes in out to the hundred.
By the end of this, we all promised to be laying here collapsed with nothing left to give. We ain't even gonna be able to clean up this shit. This is the grand finale. You decide how it ends. At this point, I don't tell you nothing. There ain't no Simon, there ain't no king, there ain't no boss, there ain't no lord. No one telling you what to do, so I want you to just feel what you feel and be alive. And be the most alive you've ever been. You may look back and be like, that was the moment I was the most alive. I've never been that alive except for that one moment. At the end, this is your end. And this is your beginning. We're floating in an infinite waterfall, swimming side by side. It's giving and receiving into itself an infinite waterfall. We're swimming and splashing, dancing and flashing our skin. We're swimming and splashing and dancing and sometimes we're flashing our skin. We've got nothing left to lose. We may leave with a bruise or two. But if there's one thing I know, and one thing that Panthera 95 has taught me, is that the imagination is endless. And if you connect your imagination with your body, with your hands, with your eyes, with all the things that we don't even have names for yet, then you will find freedom. And I'm here to tell you, you are free. And you are an imagining creature. And your imagination will transport you through time and space. And your imagination will cross barriers that no man-made craft will ever be able to. So I want you to embrace it tonight. And I want you to trust it tonight. Don't listen to the lies that you've been told. Don't listen to the lies about what's inside your skull. Don't listen to the lies that you've been told. Don't listen to the lies about what's in your skull. There's a lot more at play than time can understand. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot more at play than time can understand. There's a lot more at play than time can understand. So give it your all. If it's easier to shut your eyes and embrace your imagination, do it. If it's easier to look around and be stimulated, do it. Find your imagination. It may be buried somewhere deep. It may be on some dusty shelf. It may be inside a cave within a cave within a cave. We're in this together. And we're going to dig that shit up. I want you to dig that shit up. And when you find it, I want you to come on up. Come on up. Come on up. We're going on a ride into the cosmos and the cosmos beyond. Yeah. Into the cosmos and the cosmos beyond. All right. How you feeling? We're going to kick this thing into gear. We're going to push the envelope. We're going to take it to the next level. Come on up. 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 Yes. Zip, zap, zap. Everybody do a flop. Zip, zap, zap. Everybody do a flop. Zip, 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 zap, 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 zap. Everybody do a flop. Zip, 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 zap, 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 zap. Zip, 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 zap, 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 zap. Ooh, I feel the presence. I feel the presence of the imagination. Oh, I feel the presence. I feel the very thick and vivid presence of the imagination. Oh, I feel it. You feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. You feel the imagination, the creativity in the room, it's just fucking out of this world. Out of this world, it's just out of this world. Oh, 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 oh. Nothing beats singing into my Panasonic. 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 We're gonna end this off with some dance shit. Don't give up on me yet. I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me yet. I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me yet. I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me yet. I'm not giving up on you. Nothing beats singing into your Panasonic. Nothing beats singing into your Panasonic. Don't give up on me because I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me because I'm not giving up on you. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up to the 11th floor ward. We're surfing on a cosmic highway. We're surfing on a cosmic highway. We're surfing on a cosmic highway. Okay. We're hitting the big wave tonight. 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 We're surfing on a cosmic highway. There's so much vibrance and vitality, so much life and liveliness. This is the craziest shit I've ever felt. But I'm standing on my board and nothing can knock me off because this is my imagination, and you tell me what's in my imagination and what's not. Well, you can't control my imagination. You may try, but you will not, because nothing beats. Singing into my Panasonic. Okay. I'm singing into my Panasonic my cigarette has gone dry, and I could just light a little bit more and have a few more puffs, and I'm going to do that right now because I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling fresh. Are you feeling fresh? I hope you are. You better leave here a newborn baby child. You may not even have to walk after this. You may leave here and be saying goo goo gaga. And so, let's just get the hang of it and sing some goo goo gaga. 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 Goo 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 gaga. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. You might realize in your body, and your soul, and your heart, in your mind, and your imagination right now, that this is the end. But I want to tell you something about the end. The end is not the way you think of the end. The end is not even close to how you consider the end. The end's not as scary as you think, because the end is the beginning. Yeah, I know that's a little cliche, but maybe this tape should be about cliches. This is about real fucking life and the way you perceive the world, and how you handle death and temporality, and how you find joy and excitement in your everyday existence. Because that's all you really have is this moment right now and this decision where you decided to listen to this. And it's going to take you places that you've been before, and it's going to take you places you've never been before. And I want you to know that there are infinite possibilities where you're sitting right now. That you can go places and there's nothing wrong with that. But where you are right now, there sitting is wholeness and peace. You have everything. You have everything. You have everything you need for creativity, for pure imagination. You are a living and a breathing creature. You are dust. Dust in the abyss. Dust in the abyss. Dust in the abyss. You are dust. And that may seem like a shitty thing to be, but I'm telling you, you exist in the abyss. And you exist. And you are everything surrounded by nothing. You are everything surrounded by nothing. And nothing tries to swallow you whole. But it can't. I'm telling you, it can't. I look at you right now, and I see you right now. And I see so much life. I see infinite life. and infinite imagination. I see infinite life and infinite imagination. I see your ability to create. I see your ability to create and imagine. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree, for the kids have stopped playing. For the kids have stopped playing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree, for the kids have stopped dancing. For the kids have stopped dancing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree, for the kids have stopped playing. For the kids have stopped playing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree, for the kids have stopped singing. For the kids have stopped singing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree, for the kids have stopped playing. For the kids have stopped playing. I want you to shut your eyes and imagine you're a kid and you're standing in a swamp and you're standing in a jungle and you're standing in a jungle swamp and you're holding a shiny machete, but you're not afraid. You're not afraid. The swamp up to your knees makes you feel alive. You look around and see the light shimmering through vines and moss and you say, every leaf is different, every tree is different, every moment is different. And you start to run and it's splashing and you're running and you see a tree and you jump up and you climb on the tree and you're climbing up and 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 up and